Hi, my name's Pete. So, if you were to look up the most asked questions on Google, at number two, the most asked question would be, what is love? The first question is some weird question about internet protocols, which is dead boring. But this question, what is love, is asked worldwide by millions, if not billions, of us. And our world longs to know what love is and where to find it. And the Bible tells us that love is the highest attribute and that the word love can be used in lots of different ways. C.S. Lewis, the famous author, said that there are four loves: eros love or romantic love, storge love or affectionate love, philis love or friendship love, and all of those three are the training ground for charitable sacrificial love or agape love, which is basically in pursuit of another person's good. Lewis says of love that there's no safe investment, and to love at all is to be vulnerable. Love anything, and your heart will certainly be wrung and possibly be broken. As Mary and Joseph were preparing for the delivery of Jesus, I wonder what they were thinking. Mary, did you realize that, like Isaiah the prophet prophesied, the government will be upon your son's shoulder, and his name will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace? Did Mary know that the son she gave birth to would define love not just for a generation, but for generations of humankind, and that he would be love? That he would grow up to demonstrate in the flesh what love is and where to find it? That ultimate love is a person? And that still 2,000 years later, humanity would still be studying, still be marveling at the love shown by her child. You see, Jesus showed his love for us in a remarkable way in that he became vulnerable. He's so vulnerable that he left the glory and the riches of heaven to come and be born in a humble stable with other creatures that he created. So vulnerable and yet compelled by love that his love would take him to a cross ultimately to die whilst we were still sinners. The Bible says that there's no greater love than this, that someone laid down his life for his friends. So not only is God's love incredibly great, but the price is phenomenal. In a time of presents and gifts, the good that we get from God's love is the best gift that we could ask for, and that is God himself. And I wonder if that is just kind of feels like a bit of a distant thing for some of us right now, to know God himself as our greatest treasure and greatest gift in life. To know that love is in fact a person and his name is Jesus. And I pray that that is not like that this isn't just theology for us, but this genuinely is a reality for us in this season. Perhaps this time is taught, if it's taught us anything, surely it's about the things that we really value, the things that really matter. And as we go deeper into this festive season, we start to process the effects of everything that we've lived through in 2020. I wonder what things are of deep, meaningful value to you. Is love one of those things? If it is, how do you define it? How do you define love? Who's your example of how to love well? How do you show love to your spouse or kids or neighbors? What better example is there of love than that of Jesus?